Alessia is 6 years old. She's a firecracker. She's a girly girl, but she's as tough as they come as well. She is determined, works really hard, and just the perfect daughter. She was injured in a car accident 3 years ago. It resulted in paralysis from the chest down and partial paralysis of her hands. Seeing Alessia in the hospital and being unable to do anything for her was my worst nightmare. To feel helpless is awful. Being paralyzed really excludes her from a lot of things. Right before her injury, she had just learned how to ride her bicycle. That was always something that was tough to see her brothers learning how to ride without their training wheels when she couldn't. She was actually in the hospital in ICU, and the caseworker asked if we were interested in a hand bike. She said that there was a foundation, and the JDJ Foundation was looking to work with children who could benefit from something called a hand bike. And of course we said yes. So when she got the opportunity to get a hand bike from JDJ, it was awesome because that put her back in the mix with the boys. She was definitely ecstatic when she saw it. It has her name and bright pink stitched into the seat. It's a nice, pretty purple. She was over the moon. She was super happy. When the bike was first delivered, the technician came, sized her. She couldn't wait to get in. I think she was trying to ride as he was making the adjustments. It was a family experience. Logan, who's the oldest, he could not be more supportive of his little sister. And as they get older, they are more and more aware of her challenges. They're always there to help, and they love to see her alongside them. So when they're on their bikes and she can get on hers, that's the home run for all three of them. I think every parent wants to see their kid included and to be a kid and to have fun and to do all the things that a kid's supposed to do. So when we have the opportunity to have her included, whether it's through her hand bike or what have you, she's a kid again. She lights up, and obviously that lights me and my wife up. We go to therapy Monday through Friday, and she's there from anywhere from, an hour and a half to 3 hours, working hard. I really try to stoke the flame of her dreams. Through various organizations, we've been able to have her play sports with other individuals, other kids who have a cognitive or physical disability, ranging from anything from baseball that we play out here in Kentucky. And now she's doing track and field, so she's throwing clubs, javelins. Her coach is a Paralympian. She was playing tennis, and she even fenced one time. That was pretty cool. I think the next thing she's going to be doing, there's going to be archery coming up in the next year that we're going to try to get her into as well. Since Alessia's accident, it's just been so humbling to see how so much good can come from something so bad and how strangers care. When the accident happened, I thought it was just me carrying my family from a financial perspective, from everything, right? After the worst day of my life happened, an influx of strangers reached out, and that carried us through, and that pays dividends. JDJ inspires me. They're doing good for the world. My passion now is in speaking to other families who have a child with a disability or have gone through something traumatic. I think that the only way to counter something like that is to do for others. Alessia, she's always loved dancing. She wants to dance as she gets older. Therapy is a big part of her life, and she's acutely aware of her limitations. Her walking again, that's part of the day-to-day conversation. And she knows and believes that she's going to walk again, and that's something I support.